I'm Veronica, Imaginovator and host, and welcome to the Shaboo Prince Artist Studio, where we'll play hard and embark on your new odyssey.
It's an inward journey of discovery using your enlivened sense of wonder. Each episode will offer you surprising experiences for deeper imagination and creativity to occur. This is your safe playground where you will discover and liberate your creative originality. Come on in and let's ride.
Hiya, I'm Veronica, your Imaginovator and host here at your new odyssey. And welcome back to the Shaboo Artist Studio, a very special place, a very special half hour made just for you so that you and I will have this very safe and intimate virtual space to explore your imagination, to play in immersive exercises and expand your imagination. And why do we do that? Because the more imaginative you become, the more creative you become. And when you're more creative, well, imagine that. You know, there's so many things that feels so good, right? For instance, having the right word for something. So if I hold this up and I ask, what is this? Boom, you can say pen. And it feels so nice and tidy. You know what it is. You've seen it before. You can describe it nice and neat, right? Well, sometimes there are things that don't have words for them. Like, how do you describe creativity? That's a little tough. Seems like words are inappropriate for describing what creativity is. And we're going to talk about that this week, that there are no appropriate words for creativity. And you know what? That's quite all right. So let's have fun and explore creativity without words.
Hiya, I'm your assistant, Imaginovator Veronica, and I will help you get the most out of your new odyssey, a program unlike anything you've ever seen before. Each episode is a grab bag of various creativity experiences and activities that will get you thinking in new ways and increase your curiosity for your imagination and creative self-expression. All you have to do is sit back, have an open mind, and watch. And I guarantee you will get something good for yourself out of the next half hour.
Yeah, there are no real good words for creativity. And it's part of the problem. People have trouble describing what it is. And when someone tries, no wonder it doesn't feel quite right. You know, words are two-dimensional. They're linear. They're sequential. It's one letter after the next. It's a nice, neat, tidy label. It's something your mind recognizes. Creativity is so much more than that. It's three-dimensional. It's abstract. It's uniquely yours. So no wonder there are no real words for creativity. Creativity is much more than words. And that's why we have to use a different part of our intellect to understand creativity. It's a little much for the mind. Mind is very good being the police officer, giving it a label, recognizing something that's familiar, and then warning you against something that is not. When you want to be creative, really experience your creativity, it's abstract, it's unknown, it's beyond words. And the way that you can understand your creativity is by using more heart.
Sorry to interrupt, but did you notice that there are plenty of adequate words to describe what creativity is not? Ho-ho!
Creativity comes from the heart. It's translated and communicated with the help of your brain and made real with the help of your brain, but it originates in your heart. So learn to be okay with not having the right words for creativity, because it isn't meant to be contained by words. But know that it's real, know that it's valuable, and know that you are very creative. We have a lot of experiences here in your new odyssey that are designed to quiet the mind, open the heart, because it is through your heart you feel your creativity. So when you feel your mind kicking up and it starts to say, well, if we can identify it and put a label on it and put it in a nice, neat box, therefore it must not be practical or necessary, think about that. Use your heart intelligence to feel into that, whether or not that's true. This is using another aspect of who you really are. You have a whole nother pocket of intellect coming from the heart that we are here to start to use more of. And that's why I'm excited that you keep coming back to your new Odyssey. It's where we can quiet the mind, open the heart, because it opens up so much more potential that is your creativity, that is your imagination, hard to define, hard to describe, and it's okay.
Our wonderful minds are always trying to make sense of creativity by comparing it to what it already knows. But creative genius resides in your subconscious, where it produces great ideas that to the mind may appear crazy and impossible. When we use our minds to describe creativity, words aren't enough. It's like illustrating a sunrise with a pencil. Oh! Another reason why it's hard to describe creativity is because words are linear and two-dimensional. Creativity is infinite and multidimensional. Within creativity are things that have not yet been discovered, and where laws of physics are too limiting. It's here where 90% of your potential lies, where possibilities are, and where more than half of who you really are awaits you. So spend less time trying to understand your creativity and more time getting to know it. That's why coming here to your new Odyssey is so helpful to your creativity. We help quiet the mind using fun and playful exercises like the kaleidoscope journeys, so your creativity can flow. Your heart knows creativity, so let's open your heart a little more. Ooh, this is the perfect time for an introspective question. Let's now awaken your heart with an introspective question. Notice any resistance you may feel or messages from the mind that may keep you from your deeper knowing. Let your heart respond. Your heart never lies. Let's have more heart-opening fun. Kaleidoscope journeys will transport you to an alternate positive state, but only if you let them. This is a powerful pause button for the mind, so that you can use your heart to imagine in new ways. I will do all of the work. Just sit back and relax. Enjoy guided imagery, the power of color, inspirational music, and introspection. Look at the colors we've chosen and committed to so far. Colors have energy and bring things to life. And today, we'll continue coloring this fantastic character. But first, let us contemplate this inspirational statement. Your fulfillment requires uncovering the full expression of self. It will resemble no one else. Now let's begin over here with a beautiful light blue to fill the upper body portion of this smart gentleman fairy. And just like you, we'll be soothing the mind of all its heavy thoughts, confusion, and any doubt so that we can open the heart. Let's receive the calming effect of this color. When was the last time you saw this blue, and what memories might it trigger? How does it make you feel? Now let's imaginovate. Dip your hand and forearm all the way up to its elbow into this color. How does it feel? What temperature is it? Does it feel silky, gritty, thick, or thin? Here it's safe to let your imagination free. In every color are all the possibilities. For instance, let's imaginovate that this color is carbonated. I hope you feel lighter. Notice the difference when you live and see things and imagine using your heart. Here you are free. Your confidence increases to take greater risks with possibility. Use this moment to explore your creative freedom, your imagination, how it triggers, what it wants to say, without any risk or judgment. This is how you used to use your imagination easily and effortlessly, far out into the vast plane of possibility. Kaleidoscope journeys are your opportunities to literally access your original, natural imagination and creativity. I can imagine your youthful, creative self running in place with excitement to play with you again. And why should adults do this? Because this is where your excellence comes from. This is where your genius comes from. The time has come for you to reconnect with your greater potential, which is only accessed through your imagination and creativity. You will find that your super imagination and genius creativity feels youthful and playful and is accessed through your heart. And that's why you're here. I dare you to let go even more and imaginovate even further. Let's imaginovate that these circles is the eye of a magical fish looking at you. You are underwater and you can breathe, and you are in its world now. What does it want to tell you about its magical underwater world? Say goodbye and thank you to your fish friend as we jump dimensions and move up the leg of our fantastic fairy gentleman. Let's now use a different hue of blue. I'm excited because I wonder what this blue may trigger in your imagination. Let's find out. What does this blue remind you of? Let's imagine a simple t-shirt and color it this blue. Now, imagine your youthful self wearing that blue t-shirt. Now, recall your favorite game as a child. Remember the boundless joy and your energy when you played that game. That's the real you, triggered then by play and joy. Here's the secret to accessing your creative genius again. That play and joy are still the portals through which you can access it. Now imagine your youthful self handing your adult self the t-shirt colored with this blue. Imagine that it fits, and imagine putting it on. The joy in the play and the recall that shirt is soaked with is now transferred to your adult self. And on a side note, I think I will leave the alternate stripes here blank. Every aspect has value, even blank space and negative space. These stars are happy stars, and they're tumbling with joy throughout this blue background, and I think a pink is appropriate, almost on the verge of red, as if it's about to explode with laughter. Use your imagination to animate these stars. Watch them joyfully bounce and tumble throughout this space. I wish I had pants with pink stars on them. Let's you and I pretend we are both wearing pants with pink stars on them, and we're standing looking at each other and laughing. This star is a smaller star, maybe a baby star, so I'll color it this youthful pink. And while I color these stars, why don't you imaginatively sprinkle glitter on them? What color of glitter will you choose? These fun and easy imaginovation exercises are important in numerous ways. They help give you experiences outside of your everyday reality, which just naturally expands the possibilities of your everyday reality. You learn to consider more when trying to find a solution or a workaround or a new way. You also get to feel what it's like to be creatively free. And that, my dear play friend, you cannot put back in the tube. And lastly, traveling with me on these kaleidoscope journeys fleeces out the level of resistance and interference your mind creates, previously preventing you from achieving the deep play and joy that causes creative genius. This is the truth, and your heart recognizes it. I will now choose an electric green to help represent the importance of what I'm about to say. The next time your mind kicks in with doubt about your creative genius, Remember that the keys are youthful play and joy, and all you need are the right tools to get you there. Do not let your mind keep you from exploring tools like these kaleidoscope journeys that help you experience play and joy.
And so, again, the segments that we design here are immersive. They're meant to have you enter in and experience your creativity and calming your mind and opening your heart with these segments. And I'm very excited to introduce a new segment called Backyard Lemonade with Colleen. Now, Colleen is an amazing person, and I'm very excited to report that we have new, very creative, diverse people moving into the neighborhood of your new Odyssey. And so this is a new segment that we'll get to revisit. Curly is going to take us to visit our dear friend Colleen in the neighborhood, and she's invited us to come along, and we're just going to have the opportunity to visit with another creative person. Now, Colleen, I'm very honored to say, is very accomplished. She is a business mentor to us here at the team at Your New Odyssey. She is also a mentor to other artists and corporations and entrepreneurs, helping them find that pocket of potential within for more. She's also what we call our creativity catalyst here at the team, because the way she sees the world, the way she sees it through her heart is inspiring. And so it helps us think bigger. And she is also a body psychotherapist. So she helps people understand that the body gives us information on our emotional state, and she helps us interpret that. So wow, wow, wowsy. And she's moved into the neighborhood. So it's really good to see and visit and see what she has to say about the world in that day and how she sees it. And it's important for you to visit with other adults in the Your New Odyssey neighborhood so that you can see how other creatives think and feel and respond and start to feel a sense of community. There are a lot of like-hearted people and like-minded people here in the neighborhood of Your New Odyssey. So I'm very excited. I think you're going to enjoy the energy and presence of our dear friend Colleen. Let's have fun in the next segment called Backyard Lemonade with our friend Colleen.
This is the perfect time for some backyard lemonade with Colleen. She always has something refreshing that is sure to help you on your Odyssey.
Hi, curly-haired girl. Our favorite topic, play. Do you remember play? Not the kind that keeps score, but the kind that's done for no reason. As adults, we often confuse play with performance. But play is presence. It's curiosity. It's that laughter that bubbles up when we forget to be impressive. True play brings a lightness of being, and it connects us to who we are beneath the roles. Take a look at the world and look at it through the eyes of a child. Your child, your inner child, and who wants to play and approach it open-handed and with wide eyes and go into the curiosity. Tell yourself a story about the crack in the sidewalk. Hum a tune that is foolish and silly and has no purpose. Allow yourself to be playful and be play-filled. I remember as a child having so much fun with a puddle it became this world of play and exploration. Play really does bring us back to our original language, which is joy. So have some fun playing and reconnecting to your joy.
Thanks to Colleen, we have another refreshing angle to ponder regarding what it means to be imaginative and creative.
Yeah, so creativity is kind of a big deal, and it's convoluted and confounding and hard to describe, and that's okay. It is more than what we're used to containing here. And that's why we want to start accessing what's here. And you have two brains, one here and one here. And this is the beauty of starting to open your heart and seeing the world through your heart and using your heart for your creativity, is because you've now doubled your intellect and your knowledge. But creativity is meant to be abstract. It's meant to be out there. And that's why I keep coming back here, and we can peel back the layers and get you comfortable with immersions and surrendering to your creative flow, whatever pops, imagery. Your heart speaks in metaphor and images and feelings and emotions, much different language than the mind. And yet when you can be okay with that, man, it starts to flow. You start to feel your creativity, your sense of wonder, sense of discovery. And remember that it's uniquely yours. So it doesn't suit anybody either for me to describe to you what your creativity is, because it's yours. But we can play together and you can experience yours on your own and feel safe to do that here in your new Odyssey. So keep coming back to your new Odyssey, but until then, don't forget to live big and play hard.
For program resources and more, visit shabooprince.com.